Okay, let's talk about a team with great taste.
Oh.
Everton Football Club are back in the news.
You know, Christian's always wanted segments on this show. Welcome to Down Bad, the new segment.
Oh boy, what? I mean, we talked about it last week, and obviously, you know, they sacked Frank Lampard. They bring in the man who got Burnley relegated last year, Sean Dyche, who I like to call Sam Allardyce. That's my
scam. Okay, how do you feel? Because it's supposedly between Bielsa and Sean Dyche. Two radically different.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, you want this pickup truck or you want this supercar? And you're like,
it's a lateral move, in my opinion.
Kirby D said prime Brexit football. It does feel a little Brexity, doesn't it?
It does.
There's a little red hat feeling around this guy.
Look, Lampard, he was kind of, his hair was thinning. This could have been him in a couple years. You know,
but he didn't have the tactical nouveau. I don't know how to pronounce
exactly. He's like, how we need to storm the goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need to insurrect their final third.
So look, all accounts, he seems like a good dude.
This is like Lampard with malo gusto. I think is what I'm trying to say.
It's look, as an Everton fan, my general feeling is, I don't think they are in any better of a position. I think they're still going to have
with players.
I mean, I think at this point, it's just like, let's get a new set of eyes on this. You know, that's it. We're racking our brain.
I know the doctors are all saying the same thing, but what if we get a fourth opinion? As opposed to removing anything that's
Everton
making me sick.
is somewhere in its 18th or 20th opinion, okay?
Yeah.
And that's I don't this manager doesn't give me any real confidence. I think he's trying to stop cover the holes in the ship from drowning.
Sinking is the word you were looking for.
From, I guess, the people drown.
Yeah,
the boat sinks.
The boats don't drown.
So the
heard about the Queen Mary too, dude? Fucking drowned. Dude.
So
I swore.
no real confidence. It's just I hope it works out. But the other issue is
you really don't have confidence in this, because we talked last week about getting someone in to just stop the bleeding, and this man will stop the bleeding for sure. He's going to make you a wildly defensive team. Extremely more boring. I watched his masterclass. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's absolutely, I suggest you watch it as well, because I think you need to know what's coming. And this man explained 4-4-2 with no poetry whatsoever. He did it in a way where it made it even more rudimentary than we already know. Like, he kept saying, like, and I know I'm only, he has like that raspy voice.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I'm only talking about the defensive side of the game so far. 30 minutes of a 45-minute video. It was nothing about where to attack. The only thing he said was, if we pull these players out, then it leaves these two areas here, meaning like the flanks on the upper end.
Yeah.
He goes, and we can really create some space by just sending the ball up there and letting our fullbacks do the work. And I sat there just thinking, oh no, Christian.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw there was one clip I saw, and it was basically him saying, when the fullback has the ball, we either look to go basically down the line, or see if we can pass it to the left winger. That's it. Those are the only options. And it's like,
and then boom, shut the fuck. He's like,
and it's like,
job done, my guys.
And it's basically like, you seeing those two options, like, can we go long? And it's like, who's gonna make that pass?
Yeah.
Who's gonna make a fullback? Maybe Seamus Coleman, maybe Nathan Patterson, but they haven't made that pass since they signed pen to paper on that contract. They have not made that pass once. It's never how they played it. And I would love to see it, but I don't think it's happening. And then who's going to be receiving that ball?
That's the thing. There ain't no one making a pass.
Damari?
Don't worry about receiving it.
Damari?
Bro, the only thing he did say, which is you can create, if you're doing it right and you're compact and they have the ball on the right side, you can sort of condense your squad to the right side.
Yeah.
So now you're open on the left. And he goes, and when you get the ball back because of consistent pressure, we can really shake things up by sending it to the other side. And I'm like, does this man know he's not talking to a VHS recorder? It sounds so old school and boring.
Right, but and I'm fine with boring if there's results, but realistically, I mean, Burnley got relegated last season, and he was the manager in charge, and Everton felt this is the best person for the job right now to save Everton. I don't understand the philosophy, or at least like I'd rather just be like, let's see what Bielsa can do here. It's very.
But I don't think he would have had enough time to institute his system.
I agree. I mean, it's this feels.
He is the guy to get you back up into the Premier League if you do go down.
Okay.
And you have what? The stadium doesn't open until 2024?
But they haven't given an exact date, but I think that's the projected.
So then he probably would have gotten the team back up, right?
Who knows? Who knows what Everton will look like in the championship if they're there. So yeah, that's a general feeling. The other, as far as the manager stuff, we'll see what happens when in his first game in charge. They desperately need a win to have some level of confidence in what he does. Otherwise, I don't even see him finishing out the rest of the season.
Do you think it's going to be? I mean, look, his system is so simple that I can't imagine it's going to take a long time to institute. Do you think this is something that the team will be able to rally behind?
Look, I don't think any of the Everton players want to go to the championship. Nobody wants to get relegated. But I'll say what I said last week. Frank never punished players that played poorly,
right?
And benched them.
You said this very passionately.
And if Sean Dyche can do that, then I think Everton does have a chance.
So he just got to come in with a chancleta, bro.
yeah. That's it, dude. Let's just be realistic. Look, Anthony Gordon now has left and gone to Newcastle
in his dancing for Fosse outfit. Did you see this?
Yeah, the turtleneck,
the black turtleneck, black super tight pants,
right?
Bro, I thought homie was gonna hit the jazz hands.
I did see. I'll find the photo at some point. But
while you do that, I want to ask you this: give me what points you're gonna get, and let's just go like the next few matches.
Go.
I don't want to go too crazy.
Go for it.
Sean Dyche's first match is at home against Arsenal.
That's a fat L. Bro.
Okay, we hit 0 on that bad boy right there. Away at Liverpool.
Another L. No way.
So that's 0 points out of the next two matches.
Mm-hmm.
At home against Leeds.
I think this is where I want to say draw, but Everton have been arguably worse at home. I think by the third game he should figure it out and be able to implement whatever he sees as the best way Everton play. So I would say
we all stand in front of the goal.
A draw here. I think a draw against Leeds.
So you have 1 point from your next three matches. Stay at home against Aston Villa.
I hope we played all right against Aston Villa the last time. I think, right? I think
new manager.
It could be a win there. Aston Villa's not. They're not incredibly threatening per se.
I think they've been really good in their last few matches. I think they've actually had the highest points of the last few matches.
I ain't scared, bro.
Okay, you might be the only one, my G. Okay, so you get 2 draws there. Leeds, Aston Villa at home. Then you go away to Nottingham Forest.
Look,
what do you
I'm saying 3 points. I'm hoping them because we desperately need them.
You beat Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah, we need them. We just need these points. So look, at some point,
what about you come back home and then you play Brentford, which that seems like a winnable game.
We looked terrible last time we played them, right? I think we played them once already.
Yeah.
This is a pointless exercise.
No, well, literally, can that be the title of this segment? Because I don't think you can. I don't think you're winning any of these games, bro. I think you might.
I don't know until I see the Everton's first match under Sean Dyche. I can't really speculate.
Sure. And honestly, you probably can't speculate until your third match against them. But I think in your next 3 matches, you're not taking a point, bro. I don't think you're gonna be able to beat Arsenal, even though it's away. I doubt you're gonna be able to beat Liverpool, who desperately needs the points. And I know for sure Leeds is going to be difficult, especially with new signings like Weston McKennie. So I think just in your next 3 matches, which is Sean Dyche's sort of, the next chance he has to institute something. You're talking about the entire month of February there. Well, no, then also They played Aston Villa. Even though you're home, I don't think you beat Aston Villa. I think maybe you could squeak out a draw against Leeds. His biggest match is probably going to be away at Liverpool for maybe with some gusto, with some malo gusto. I think you're looking at 1 point in the month of February.
Yeah, not enough. Not enough to, you're not going to be playing in the Premier League in August.
No, not at all.
That's all you're getting. So look, I'm going to wait until I see their first game, see how they play, see if there's any real difference. See if they even sign anybody. We have one day left in the transfer window. Potentially, they could sign somebody. They made. I think they inquired about Conor Gallagher from Chelsea, and Conor Gallagher was specifically said, "I am not interested in playing for Everton."
He's like, first of all, I want to thank you for your offer and let you know that there's zero chance I am interested.
There's always
thinking of your team just left a malo gusto in my mouth.